new face. But what has always been behind it? Pull it out towards the coffee mug.
Flake lives at your old high school?
He was a janitor back then. He's a janitor now. He will probably be the janitor when this planet crashes into the sun.
Flake.
Finley Lake was his name. Hey, Flecky.
Hey yourself, blaring ass man.
Hey y'all. Baby girl is sleeping and I'm about to finish my folding from yesterday. I'm eating this leftover bun from, I wanna see from, was it Saturday or Sunday? Baby K was eating it. And I feel like I'm starving today, so I ate breakfast late, but once I ate, I felt like I was starving anyway. So I say I'm gonna eat this. I'm sure he doesn't remember about it, but if he saw it, then he would remember. But as it is now, I'm sure he doesn't. And as I'm folding these clothes, I have more clothes on the line. It's towels and white stuff and some and there was a load of mixed clothes out there, so I did whites, so white towels and shirts and undershirts and that sort of thing. And then I did a load of mixed clothes that consisted mostly of baby K's clothes. So that's on the line. I guess I'll fold those tomorrow. I'll pick them back. I'll get them off the line when I get home from school pickup today. Look forward to the day, and I still have not. I took the comforter off my bed on Monday. Said I was gonna take it to the laundromat because I'm not about to fight it to get it on the line. So I can, hello Alejandro, I can wash it in my washer, but because I line dry clothes, for those of you who don't know, it's a bit much to try and struggle with the king size comforter to get it over the line. So I said I was gonna take it to the laundromat on Monday, and it is now Wednesday and it's still rolled up on the floor in my bedroom. I was like, taking it to the laundromat just takes the hassle out of it. They have a laundry service, so I just drop it off. That was the plan, to drop it off in the morning and then pick it up when I'm doing school pickup. But it's still here. I'll probably put it in I'm gonna try and put it in the car before I do anything else, so I don't forget it today, and then maybe I can get it back tomorrow. So I'm just chilling out on here for a little bit while I fold these. It's not a lot, and then after these I have some sheets, some bedding to fold. Probably just need to start bringing the bed into the laundromat because they wash, dry, and fold. I just need to pick them up and put them away when I get home if I were to do that. So it's pretty convenient. And God knows, I don't know where the days are going. Like, I wake up and before I know it, it's 3 o'clock. And after 3 o'clock, the next thing I know, it's 8 o'clock at night. And the next thing I know, it's 1 a.m. It's just, everything just seems to be going by so fast. And here, we have started to warm up already. I mean, it's always warm, but it was cooler in December, November, December, and the first part of January. Now it's getting warm, and I'm not here for it. I don't like the summer heat. I don't think I'm made for this climate. So, but what to do? I heard there's snow in Panama City, Florida today. It's like snow on the beach. I said I was gonna go try to find a picture or like watch a news report or something about that because I wanted to see. Like, imagine snow on a beach. I did see where they had predicted snow for parts of Florida towards the weekend, and they predicted it, but they weren't sure it was gonna actually happen. And here we are in Panama City under snow this morning. Well, not under like major snow, but interesting times we're living in. This is a robe. I don't even need to fold it. I'm just gonna hang it behind my door, and then I'm gonna get the sheets. So I'm gonna get up and go get the sheets. Let me take these out of the way. The sheets are gonna take up a lot of space to fold. Laundry, the never-ending chore. The never-ending chore. I think I heard Little Miss make a sound just now. Wonder if she's waking up. Let me fold the sheets, Mama. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my sheets. I'm not gonna stay on live for an hour today because sorry, I knocked the tripod because I want to wake the baby and try and get her comfortable for her car seat ride because she is not happy about that car seat ride. I thought she would have gotten used to it by now, but nope. She's still hella fussy, and she will cry the whole trip. I had a pediatrician appointment yesterday, and she was crying for like the whole, probably around 45 minutes or close to it. She was crying. So I was speculating that she might have motion sickness. I don't know because she'll sit in the car seat. She'll sit in the car seat and I'll put her in the car and she'll be fine. And then after a little bit of driving, she starts to cry. So I was saying to the pediatrician that I have motion sickness. Guys, don't judge me. I don't know how to fold a fitted sheet. I'm sorry. I tried the internet way and I kind of got it, but then it still looked messy when I'm done. So I'm like, psh, whatever. But yeah, I told the pediatrician that I have motion sickness and my second son has motion sickness. So I was wondering if it was something that she thinks that it might be what she has. And she said we could test that theory, but not until she's 3 months old because they don't have anything that she can get until she's 3 months old. So she told me to just loosen up the restraint, the harness, whatever you call it, the belts in the car seat itself. So I did that. I loosened them up a little bit. I don't think she's uncomfortable because we got an insert for the car seat. So I think she's comfortable in terms of being cushioned, and the insert has like a little cradle for her head, so her head stays in position and her body is aligned properly in the car seat. So I don't think she should be uncomfortable position wise. I really don't know why she's crying so much in the car seat. And you know, most babies, they tend to, even if they're crying, they'll fall asleep from the motion. She's gonna be crying for a while, and then if she does fall asleep once I stop the car, she wakes up immediately. And I mean, like, I don't have to, like, I'm not coming to like an abrupt stop. I'm taking my time, you know, and slowing down. Like, I don't know, she just, initially I thought it was like when I stop and I pull up the emergency brakes, but I realized even if I'm not pulling up the emergency brakes, if I just stop, like this morning when I was coming back into the community and I literally just slowed down at the gate to swipe my card, my access card, and she started to cry right away, like, wow. So I don't know. I don't know. We've been at this we've been taking car rides every day, twice a day for the past, not every day. I don't think we left the house. There was one day when we didn't leave the house. I don't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday, but for almost a week now, we've been doing car rides every day. Thank you, whoever just liked the live. Thank you. But I don't know, she's just crying, and I have a camera so I can watch her, and she looks fine. Hey Z, welcome girl. I should have known it was you. Yeah. So I'm talking about Little Miss and her how she's been crying in the car seat. So I don't know. And I'm rolling my fitted sheet. See? This is the king size one. The twin is not so bad. It's like a decent looking roll, but I can't be bothered. This is how it's gonna be folded. And given the fact that I'm sitting down, it's not helping either. Yeah, she's not having the car seat. Yesterday, on our way to her doctor's appointment, she cried the whole drive. She cried the whole drive. and she actually started to fall asleep when we got really close. It was around a 45-minute drive, and once we stopped, well, she didn't start crying when we stopped that time. She was still asleep. Once we got inside and I put the car seat down on the floor,
I wrote something.
she started crying. But if it's motion sickness, I can't do anything about it until at least 3 months, the doctor says. But that's not why we went to see the doctor, because I know I've just been talking about that. We just went for a follow-up to her 1 month appointment. Thereabouts. Yeah. Doc was checking on her. Oh, I was scared about some sounds that she was making when she's crying, because when she cries for so long and then she makes this sound and then she's in the car seat and she's making these kind of gargling sounds. So I had brought that up with the pediatrician as well, and she said the sound that I'm concerned about, I don't remember, she told me the name of it, but I don't remember what it is. But it kind of sounds like she's gasping for air. She doesn't do it like multiple times in one go. She'll probably just do it once. So Doc was saying that there's some, I don't remember the specifics of what she told me, but there's some like a valve that's made of cartilage, I believe, and in babies it's soft. So because it's so, as they grow older it gets harder, but in babies it's soft. So when they cry too much, or she says, I'll also hear it when she laughs. If she laughs really hard, you'll hear that sound sometimes after they've been crying for too long or laughing too hard, or sometimes when they're just laying down. It's just because the valve is so flexible, it will cause that sometimes. And the other sound was I described it to her as like the sound that Daffy Duck makes, and she was like, oh, that's it perfectly. Oops. My sheet caught the sheet caught the cable. Yes, I was telling my pediatrician that this sound, it reminds me of the sound that Daffy Duck makes, and she was like, because before I said it, I was like, I don't even know how to describe this. I don't know why at the time gargling sounds wasn't in my brain like it is now. And she said, when I said like Daffy Duck, she says, oh yes, that describes the sound perfectly. But she said it's also that same flap that's making the sound, so it's not like, because I was concerned that she was like it was, you know, when you cry and you have the postnasal drainage. I was concerned that that's what was happening, and you hear that sound, you're like on a baby. I'm like, oh my god, I hope she don't drown in her tears. That's the thought process that I had. But Doc says it's fine, so I shouldn't be too worried about it. She says I should, of course, keep an eye on baby. Yes, she turns 2 months this week, this Friday. Big girl. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Yeah, so 2 months since birth, but in terms of milestones, they say they still use the original due date to kind of gauge where she should be in terms of her developmental milestones. But I don't think she's too far behind. She's doing the things that she's supposed to be doing, and I can tell that she's getting out of that newborn, that sleepy, just eat, sleep and poo. She's getting out of it, especially in the days. Nighttime, she's still waking up like 3 times a night. But to be honest, she's not as noisy in the night. Like in the day, she'll cry. When she wakes up, she immediately starts crying. Sometimes I feel like she starts crying before she wakes up. But at night, she'll wake up and she'll just be in the crib moving around, and I'll just hear her moving. And so I find it interesting that she does that at night, but during the day, she just makes noise. So it seems to me that she's kind of recognizing that there's a difference between night and day. But I might be wrong. What do I know? But you know, like each child is different. Yeah, she's getting tummy time. She's getting tummy time, so she's holding up her head. And she's trying to roll over. She's trying to flip her butt over. And she, a lot of times, she gets her leg up in the air a good distance. So that's when she gets upset. She'll be there and just moving. Like she'll go up on her hands and she'll hold up her head, and she can move her head from side to side. So she'll have her head over here and she can move it over the other side. Baby boy likes to say that she's swimming when she's doing her movements, when she has her tummy time. I finished folding my sheets. If the stuff outside were dry, I would have started folding them now. But I don't really want to go outside in the sun. I leave them for later when it's not so hot outside. When the sun is not up in the sky like direct above, and it's kind of gone to the side or the horizon. I'll get them then. It's a pretty day outside. All the days have been pretty, to be honest. Yesterday got a little bit overcast, but it didn't last for long. The clouds moved. Yeah. I'm not bragging about the sun. Girl, I saw that Panama City, Florida getting snowed this morning. That's crazy. But yeah, my sister-in-law was saying there was snow on the beach. She was watching news, and I said I was saying not too long ago that I wanted to go look and see if I could see the newscast, or if I can find pictures. I want to see what snow on the beach looks like. That's interesting. I am tired. I'm about to do my afternoon crash, and I can't do it because it's gonna be time to go get me stuff soon. I've only had 1 cup of water all morning. That's probably why I feel the way I do. When I'm thirsty, I also feel this way. She hasn't been sleeping very long. When we came back this morning, we came back home probably around 9:30, and I nursed her for a little bit. She fell asleep, and then I went and put the clothes out and came back inside. And she woke up shortly after I came back inside. I was making breakfast. So that first nap, I think she did like 15 minutes. And then when she woke up, she fell asleep, but she was very restless. So I just kind of held her because, again, she was crying this morning most of the time, taking baby boy to school and coming back home. So I just held her, and And then when she stopped being restless, I said, okay, I should be able to put her down now. And I put her down. And what I realized with her, I can tell when she's in a deep sleep when she stretches out. Because usually when I'm putting her down, she scrunches up. So she pulls her knees up. And I put her down. And then once I see her stretch out, I'm like, okay, she's in a deep sleep. So, and that doesn't answer your question, but I have no idea how long she's been sleeping, to be honest. I wasn't paying attention. I know that when I put her down, I washed dishes, which was just what I and baby boy ate out of this morning. So like 2 plates, 2 cup, 1 frying pan, 1 spoon, 1 fork. That did not take time. That probably took 5 minutes, and then I just kind of tidied up in the living room. She probably been sleeping maybe an hour. I think an hour tops. Oh, that's not what you asked me. You asked me how long is she sleeping at night. Why did I not see the at night part? Reading is fundamental, Bevony. Yes, so the question is how long is I know, I feel like I just left the hospital, so I can't believe 2 months passed already. Yes, so at night, that first stretch of sleep, she's gone up to 5 hours before. And then after that, she'll wake up another 2 times. Sometimes, like yesterday morning, she stayed awake. We got up and we're up and about, and she was still there sleeping. I wish she would have like a little time in the morning. Like with baby K, he would get up at around 5. I would nurse him and he would go back to sleep until 7. And back then I used to get up early. So when I put him down, when he woke around 5 o'clock, when I nurse him and put him down, and then I just start my day at that point, because that would give me time to get stuff done in the morning before he would wake up again. But this girl don't have no schedule. She just one morning she'll be up from after 5, and like I said, yesterday morning she was sleeping until like some minutes to 8 yesterday morning. So I don't know how to get that morning. If I could get her to just wake up at a good time, well, let me not say anything, because I'm probably being lazy and not getting up. Even if she were to like wake up at a certain time and go back to sleep, maybe I'm just being lazy and not getting up because it's dark outside. I think that's what's killing me, because it's dark outside. I feel like it's not time for me to get up yet. This morning I think we got up around 7 o'clock. And we left here after 8. We left here close to 8:30 because I think I signed the book at school 8:40 something. I can't remember 8:40 what. So we left close to 8:30. But that's still fine. That's a good time for him to get to school. They don't officially start doing anything until 9, because I think between 8:30 and 9 on their little schedule is free play. So it's not like they're doing anything educational at that point. So he's not like late missing anything. He's just missing play. Girl, I am trying to stay hydrated. Trying. I'm a bit behind today than most days because it's some minutes to 1 and I just started drinking from this, and I've only had one, I think that's like a 14-ounce cup of water, and I didn't have any tea. So I try to, like, when I wake up I drink 1 glass of water, and I try to drink tea or 2 glasses of water before I have any coffee, even if it's decaf, which is what I've been drinking a lot of these days. I try to get a good amount of fluids in before the coffee, and then I'll start drinking from this. I'll fill this up and start drinking from it. But same here at 12:30, just started drinking from this. Hopefully I'll finish it early enough so I can refill it before, well ahead of bedtime. Last night I think I only filled this once yesterday, to be honest, but I was drinking water from the glass. In the morning I had like 2 of those, and then I had tea, and then I had coffee, and then throughout the day I think I had another 2 of those glasses, and then just 1 of these. You and water are not friends first thing in the morning. You can try putting some electrolytes in there if you can bother with that, or have tea. It's fluid. It counts. As long as it's not like black tea or green tea. I think both of those are, they kind of have the same effect as coffee, I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, like, I don't know, find more fruity tea that you like, and you can probably drink it cold if you're not into fruity teas. I'm falling asleep, like why? I'm not a fan of green tea either, and I can't have it unsweetened. I think it gives me that same kind of sick feeling. So I rarely have it, and when I do have it, it's like green tea with something else, not straight green tea. I don't know what it is about it that causes that though. We're not cut out for that bush. Whatever bush they used to make the green tea. Okay, I know some plants have, for me, even just smelling some plants make my head feel. Yeah, so probably that's it with the green tea. Not a fan of any kind of bush tea. Okay, I'm a tea person. The bitter tea, you must be talking Cersei. It grows on a vine. It has these orange, ugly looking berries. Cersei. The parents gave you as wash out. I didn't like it either. So my parents used to give it to us religiously. I think after a while I just kind of developed some kind of block, so I could have just drink it and just be done with it. I have not had, smelled, or seen that in ages though. I think there might be a tea bag with it now. And I don't know if it did anything for us, that what they were trying for it to do anyway. But you know them and them old time things. You have to get your wash out when it's time to go back to school. And if you're sick, if you had like a stomach bug or something, then go get your wash out. Everything, wash out with everything. if you're itchy, thirsty, and
A single large passion falls to holes with
my pediatrician recommends deworming the kids. Well, she recommends that we do it for everybody in the household when we're doing it for the kids. So, but no, watch out.
No, I said that or I'll take it present.
Why did you go? It's the truth. And is that relevant to your current situation? No. And how do you think that answer would make her feel? What did you think would happen?
So I said I was gonna go until 1:45, so I'm gonna be gone in a few. Either that or when she woke up. I'm gonna put these sheets away. The living room looks decent, like people live here. I still have a hodgepodge of holiday stuff also. This is Christmas stuff. And I still have my pumpkins over there. Every day I look at them, I say I'm going to take them up.
We were talking about the baby.
I'm glad your coach suggested that LA Children's baby died originally.
I wish I could take a nap. I probably haven't felt like this in a couple of days. I'm not sure if I try and take a nap now, it's not gonna work out. Does that happen to anybody, like you want to take a nap? When you don't want to take the nap, or when you don't have time to take the nap, or when you can't afford to take the nap for whatever reason, like there's when I was pregnant and I would have these bouts of sleepiness, like I don't know, I would just be here and I would just know that I'm weak. I'd be on the couch and I just know that I'm waking up. I don't know when I fall asleep or anything, and it would happen to me probably around the same time every day. But once the baby came, like I'm aware that if I'm in the house and I have baby K with me too, and it's just us three, no matter how I want to take a nap, it's just not happening. Like I'll be here dying, you know. I'll just have that feeling, but I'm not actually falling asleep. I guess because I know that it's just me and them here. Well, that's weird. To want to sleep that much and can't fall asleep, like I'm weird. Anyhow, girl, it's not gonna happen until them kids go to sleep tonight. It's not gonna happen. Anyhow, I'm going to hop off of here. I have a video I had started to edit. I cut it up in all the places that I need to cut it up in. Now I just need to, I don't think I'm gonna do a voiceover. I think I'm talking in some parts of it, so I'll just leave those parts and then put timestamps or a caption on screen. And I want to get that done to get it up tonight. So maybe coffee. I'm not in the mood to make no coffee. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna fall asleep or anything. I'm not gonna like fall asleep driving or anything like that. I'm okay. I'm feeling probably soon go away. But that's how I'm feeling now. Anyhow, girl, thank you for stopping by and chatting with me in the live. As always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope I like I'm always seeing the notifications for your live like after the fact. So it's been a couple days since I've been in one of your lives. I keep watching the replays. Hopefully I'll actually get the notification. I'll actually see the notification when I get it at the time that I get it today. Yeah. Alrighty. Later.